Hey everybody, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. It is the 18th of March. I didn't realize this morning till I was about to jump in the shower that it is a weigh-in Wednesday. So I got on the scale. I keep track of my pounds lost in the red, and this is until I meet my goal, as well as using my Weight Watcher app. And I lost 1.8 this week, and that was a really pleasant surprise. Hey everybody, okay, I think what I'm gonna do, now I'm sorry I got cut off a little bit earlier, but my sweet sister called me, and I always try to pick up if I can when she calls, so I can touch base with her because she's very busy and it's hard to catch her. So anyway, what I wanted to tell you was just, because things are a little different for a while, I don't feel comfortable just, going about like business as usual. But I think that it's important because for me, when things change in the world and maybe, stressful situations arise, it really does help me feel better to see a familiar face, to know that they understand a bit of what I'm going through, and then to hear them say it's going to be okay, and to watch them doing their best to be successful at being okay and coming through it and working together and see how they're doing it. And it really, I like that. It comforts me and it makes me feel okay, like even though I'm not in control, like I can do something, you know what I mean? And so we all can do something. And so that's what I think we're going to do for a while, is just kind of like concentrate and showing you how maybe our life is changing or not changing during this time and how we're dealing with that. And also, continue to show you what I'm eating during that, because that's going to change too. I seem to be making it well. I'm on the purple plan on Weight Watchers, and I'm just kind of like eating like I always have. Right. I will make sure that I get all of my nutrients and that I am getting enough, right? Okay, so I'm in the schoolroom right now. So I will do some daily vlogs. This is usually where we do our work at this table. It's in the dining area. I'll just show you a little bit of the room. Let me just turn this around. The library is over here. The kids know that they can, go through there if they just want to read, take a book out. We usually have science exhibits and things on top, but today they're put away for now. We have some other things we're doing with that. So they usually take a book over here and sit on the rocker and read it, or just sprawl out on this couch or sit on the window box and lay down and just read their books. We also have, usually I will sit here with the youngest one and grab a book out of that bookshelf there and then just read it to him. And I've got a little bit of a mess back there. I've got to clean out some bins, but a lot of their homework and things like that, I keep them in bins underneath the benches here. And so the first two are for the first grader, and then the third grader is here, and then the fifth grader, his work is in there. And they also have daily boxes that are down at the bottom. If they get a little bit, maybe yancy during the day, I just tell them to head right on over here and get some of the willies out on the trampoline, and it's kind of like a nice break for them. So they have games and things like that. This cupboard over here is just chock full of Play-Dohs and things like that down below. And up in here is nothing but school supplies. And I need to kind of clean it up a little bit, but that's usually like my territory and my area. I usually work here a lot, so I sit up here at the head because very often I will use the board to explain something. All of these files are mine. That's what I put my bills and things like that and other homeschool things. We have different supplies in cupboards around here, but this is our full school room. This is where we do a lot of our school activities. Let me show you what I did over here next to the front door. Because of, we want to make sure that we have everything's sterile coming into the home right now. I have a setup next to the door, so that's where the shoes go. We have a place in the backyard as well where the shoes go, so no more shoes inside the house. I've got, it's like a sanitation station, so I've got the Lysol wipes, foot covers, booty covers in case you want to keep your shoes on, and then up here I have a bag of masks before you go out if you need to grab one. And so the reason why I set up that little station was because I was listening to somebody the other day talking about, you know, keeping the germs out and trying to, you know, limit the spread. Okay, so one thing that they were bringing up was that we go out and if we're going to get groceries, go to the post office or whatever, we're still able to do that we have to do, only if we absolutely have to do it. We are still walking on the sidewalk, and that's where people spit and, you know, sneeze or whatever and throw their trash. And if you walk on it, you're bringing all that right into your house. It's just like all over the place. So we really want to make sure that we stop bringing those germs into the house, especially now. I think what I'm going to do is call the kids in because we're getting a late start today, but we need to start our work. So they're outside. And they are building, I'm going to have to show you a picture because I need to get them some better building materials. They are building a house out of like everything they can find in the yard. And it is so cute. It looks like such a shanty, but they're using creativity and that's cool. So this is them. They are outside and they are so busy. Just, they made a house or something. I don't know what that is, but it's important to them. And sometimes I'll go out and say, what did you make? And they'll have this whole story. We have a condominium. We have a super center. And this is where this is. And this is where that is. And it's just incredible, you know, what they come up with. I don't want to interrupt him just yet. I'm going to give him a few more minutes. Paper products. Is my mom makes napkins and placemats and aprons and all kinds of stuff, but she takes her leftover material to make these really cute little half-moon napkins. I've got to iron this one, but they are just the cutest and the prettiest little napkins. And so we get a whole bunch of them. I actually buy them from her. And then, you know, I wash them. You know, we use them and we wash them after we use them, and it's just, it has saved us a lot of money on napkins, and they're so cute. They really remind me of her. So right now that really comes in handy because it's kind of hard to find that stuff. It is just about 7 and, no, it's not, like 6:30 in the morning on Thursday, and I'm about to probably take a walk downstairs. My husband's in the gym area, and I'm debating on either that or waiting outside of Winco to get inside first because I was going to make my own hand sanitizer because I can't find it anywhere, but I was looking for a couple of ingredients that I needed to do that, and so I'm hoping maybe they might have some. If not, you know, and I've got an order in from Amazon for rubbing alcohol, but who knows if that'll come in or not. It didn't say it was currently unavailable like so much is, but so we'll see, right? It just seems like, what is it, restriction sparks creativity, and necessity is the mother of invention. So I'm starting to really, you know, go back to my interest in making my own certain things because I could make much more of them. In the past, I've made my own laundry soap, which right now is pretty plentiful, but you know, you never know how that's going to go. But some places, I guess it's not. And I do know how to make my own laundry soap. I do have everything I need for that. And I can make my own body wash, you know, certain things like that. Albertsons had a bargain on the big Castile soap liquids, and I need that as a base for some of these things, and so it was a buy one get one 50% off, so I have plenty of that. that I can get started with. So we're home most of the time here, and so need to make the best of it. Might as well get creative, right? I have so many different things I want to do, but pretty much, you know, it seems like, because we're usually homeschoolers anyway, it's really odd, but my life really hasn't changed that much as far as like the structure of what we do in a day anyway, except for the fact that all the extracurriculars that the kids had, you know, the martial arts classes, the, you know, the choirs and things like that, those are done for now. So we need to fill their time with other things, you know, and so that's what we're going to be doing. So anyway, I look forward to sharing this time with you guys. I'm debating on showing you what I eat, even though I'm staying on plan. Could you please tell me which you would rather see more, or do you just want me to work that in anyway and show you what I'm eating as well as what our day is going like? Anyway, leave that below. I'm very interested, so I know which way to take this pretty soon. And I have a tag video I still have to catch up on. Robbie from Frecky Fit Wolf has tagged me, Frecky Fit Wolf has tagged me in the spring tag, which I've not done yet. I'd like to do it with my hubby because he's always a lot of fun when we do it together. So anyway, I will see you later. I love you guys a lot, and I want you to have a wonderful and peaceful Thursday.